A blur of a torn coat and a fleeting glimpse of confused, too old eyes was all he registered before the familiar weight in his palm vanished. It happened in an instant on a fog-laced Portland street, changing everything for a millionaire who believed he had seen it all. The city of Portland, Oregon, was slowly stirring to life. Neon coffee shop signs pierced through the lingering morning fog, and the damp scent of rain mixed with gasoline hung in the cool air. At the intersection near Pioneer Square Park, Alex Reeves, a young millionaire and the visionary founder of a well-known artificial intelligence startup, stood waiting for his car. He was absorbed in checking his email on his high-tech smartphone when a skinny girl in a torn coat brushed past him. He felt a slight jostle, and a split second later, the shocking realization hit him. His phone was no longer in his hand. He spun around, but she was already gone, swallowed by the morning crowd. People walked past, oblivious, absorbed in their own routines. Alex didn't even consider calling the police. He simply sighed, a mix of irritation and profound surprise washing over him. The phone was insured, replaceable, its data easily restorable. And yet, that night, sleep evaded him. Her thin figure, her eyes, confused, yet holding a maturity far beyond her apparent age, spun relentlessly in his mind. He couldn't shake the image. The next morning, as he settled down for breakfast, he turned on the TV for background noise. Suddenly, a familiar name caught his attention, his own. A local news anchor was reporting live from the city's Youth Assistance Center, covering a charity competition for homeless teenagers. The cameras panned across the shelter, and then they landed on one of the participants. She stood by a display board, and unmistakably, in her hands, was that very phone. His phone. On its screen was a simple animation, childish and a little uneven, but surprisingly vibrant and full of life. The girl, the news anchor announced, was Lily Harper. She was 12 years old. She had been living on the streets for nearly a year after her mother died of an overdose and her father was sent to jail. Last night, she had walked into the shelter, cautiously handed over the phone at the reception desk, and simply asked if someone could show her how to charge it. She hadn't wanted to sell it. She wanted to understand how it worked. She had spent the entire night, from dusk till dawn, painstakingly figuring out the animation app. And in the morning, she had proudly displayed her very first short cartoon, a poignant story about a lonely girl who desperately wanted to get into a house where it was warm, where the air smelled of freshly baked pies, and where no one was afraid of the dark. The competition jury, teachers, volunteers, even professional IT specialists, froze, captivated. The video, as the news quickly reported, was already going viral online. A phone, stolen in a fleeting moment, had become an unexpected ticket to another world. Alex stared at the screen, and something deep inside him trembled. He didn't see a thief anymore. He saw raw talent, untapped potential, and something far, far bigger. A stark reminder of how incredibly easy it is to completely miss someone's true destiny when you only see the label society places on them, rather than the person themselves. He already knew, with a sudden, absolute clarity, what had to happen next. He quietly put down his fork, closed his laptop, and opened his email. He began his letter to the director of the shelter with words that would change everything. Please contact me. Lily and I have a common cause. It had started with an accident, then a theft, and then a choice. The profound choice to change not only someone else's life forever, but ultimately his own. What an absolutely amazing and truly inspiring story of unexpected talent, incredible potential, and life-changing opportunity. Dear friends, if this video touched your heart and reminded you to always look beyond the surface, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. There's still a lot more inspiring and interesting stories ahead.